Hey, old fucking one-leg Jim here. Came out with my own brake linkage. Made it in my garage myself, man. What do you think? You wouldn't believe the videos and photos I get of the shit people make themselves. Like, look what I made, brother. Like, fuck, that looks dangerous. And how the fork is everybody? Ryan Kruesi Originals. I'm here to talk to you guys about something that is new for the M8 Softail that I'm really excited about it. That our boy Butch Green from Green Brothers Designs just came out with. Really excited about it because as you see on the stock M8 Softail, the brake pedal is high as a fornicator and you can't adjust it. There's no like height adjustability. And I like to be able to move my pedal where I want it. Like, you probably want to move your pedal where you want it. Not where Harley Davidson thinks you need it to be, because they don't ride. I guarantee you, whoever the fuck designed this bike does not ride motorcycles. So, here's the new product. I'm stoked. Green Brothers Designs comes in real nice packaging. It is an adjustable brake arm. Simple. Surprising, there's not more of these out there, honestly. Kind of upset I didn't come up with it myself and beat him to the punch, but Butch is on top of it. He does make some of the best shift linkages in the game. We've all got them on our bikes. They're probably only the real good ones out there. Green Brothers Designs, check them out. We're putting two bikes right now. We're going to do Gino's M8 Fat Bob. It's a beast. And we're going to do Brandon's Street Bob Lowrider. This used to be, these are all the original 10s off of our race bike. That used to be a lowrider, and we switched it over to Brandon, so he's got it now. This was a Street Bob, now it's a lowrider. Still titled as a Street Bob.
Low Bob.
It's a low Bob.
Low Bob.
Old low Bob. You ever been up the Low Bob Trail before? It's beautiful up there. So Gino's getting the gold one because Brandon is really just doing this. I wanted to do it on Brandon's bike, and old freeloading Gino came in here fucking mooching a free one for him too. I want to get one too on my bike.
No.
Yeah, no.
You told me coming Friday we're gonna do a video.
Yeah, we'll do a video, but you're like, well, I got some other. Like, all right, well, you know, this is it is what it is. But
it's a 2-for-1.
So what we're gonna do? It's a twofer.
It's a twofer.
They're real nice, made out of built aluminum. They got nice Heim joints with that super fancy Teflon shit that's made on the moon. This is manufactured on the moon base, on the dark side of the moon, so nobody sees it. And then we're gonna put them on. I'm not gonna put on shit. Saturday, I don't work on shit. Bill's cleaning my bike. These guys gonna work on their bikes. I'm gonna narrate. I'm gonna narrate this film. Today on Kruesi Originals, we're putting in a new linkage. Where the fuck are you guys? Let's get to work. You got all your tools? You got all your shit? You know what you're doing?
Yeah, so much, son.
All right. Brandon, you guys have seen him from other videos before, from when we did the original swap. Brandon is the bicycle building race version of me. If there was a guy in the bicycle world that was me, it would be Brandon for sure. He builds all of our bikes, all our wheelie bikes, sets all that shit up. I can build everything there is, but I'm going to take it to the dude that's better than me. Brandon. Bike game. Just like if you had your bike and you're going to go, man, I'm going to build a stunt bike, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'll bring it here.
You take it to the guy that knows what the fuck he's doing. I take my shit to the guy that knows what the fuck he's doing. And man, my bike's dialed. I guarantee you my bikes are more fucking dialed than yours are. Here you go. You get the black one. Get after it.
Sir.
So first thing you got to do is take the first bolt out. First thing you got to do is take the first bolt out of the linkage. Once you've loosened up that first bolt, it easily falls down like that. Now there's a T27 Torx bit that takes off the pedal. Brandon's got an aftermarket pedal on his. Is that a cross thread?
It is.
Cross thread cycles, right?
Does good.
They make nice shit. Boom, once them parts fall off down to the ground, you know where to find them.
It's a race.
What you should do, you guys should grab yourselves a little grist. I got some fucking grease up there, that little short cutoff tube, white one. There's a tall one and a short one. Grab that and put a little grease on that shaft before you put the brake pedal back on. So Gino's got King Tony's old Fat Bob stunt piece over here that he used to whip. He bought it from him. Gino's on the Busted Knuckle Stunt Tour. If you guys have never seen the Busted Knuckle Stunt Tour and King Tony, you don't know who King Tony is, and if you think you're a stunt rider, You are not shit compared to King Tony. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. You are not shit compared to King Tony. He is the baddest motherfucker in the game. Jason Pullen, also a bad motherfucker. But the elite, Jason Pullen, King Tony, Eric Rocks. I don't know, Rocks, you still riding? I ain't heard from you in a minute, brother. But those dudes right there, you need to look into those guys. If you want to see like what real stunt riding is, what real drifting is, those are the dudes. Tony used to fucking second gear drift one hand like this. Yada-da-da-da-da, and then somehow he would flick it into a wheelie into a hand drag. Just fucking lock. Yeah, hand drag. I go, dude, how the fuck are you doing that? Are you just like power shifting it up or what? He goes, no, man, I just know what it feels like and I just do it. I'm like, fuck you, Tony. He's a fucking beast. Hey, we're closed. So here's your stock one. It's like a curved dick. It's just stuck, is what it is. She don't move. You can't adjust it. This is a really, really nice piece. And all the pieces that everything Butch makes from Green Brothers Designs is made in America, 100% American made by American people, bringing money back to this country right here that needs it. We don't need to be farming shit out to other places. So we're gonna fucking thread these dudes all the way out. This is just what I like to do to keep my ass safe. Blue. And then thread her back in. That way, the Loctite, it doesn't really need to be Loctited into place, but the Loctite is going to fill the threads so it's not going to be loose and it's not going to come loose from vibration, which everybody knows Harleys vibrate a lot. So that Loctite's going to fill the void so it doesn't have this going on. It will be like this. Nice and solid. And you should really Loctite just about everything on a Harley Davidson except for the things that aren't supposed to be Loctited. And like I've said before, if you don't know what those things are, you shouldn't be working on a Harley Davidson. Plain and simple. DIY spells die. Die, die, die. These things will fucking kill you if you don't know what you're doing. Put my chain drive on in my garage. Well, that's why you went down. Because your bolts came out and locked up on your swing arm and you fucking killed yourself. Now they call you one leg Jim. You know Jim. Jim knows you, or you know somebody knows Jim, or Jim used to hang out with one of the guys that you know that knew Jim. Everybody knows Jim. Well, what torque did you torque those to? I don't know. I got them good and tight, bro. That works good, don't it? But the key is you crank that bitch till it strips and you back her off a quarter turn. If that don't work, cross-thread the motherfucker in there with an air gun, then you know it's staying in. It ain't
free Loctite there.
Yeah, free Loctite. I couldn't afford no Loctite, so I put her in sideways and I fucking hit her with a 1/2-inch impact, brother. It was a 1/4-20 bolt, but she's in there. Where's the head of it? That snapped off when I put it in. I'm hoping things stay together. Put a little grease on the shaft right here. Just keeps her a smooth operating brake pedal. We are very particular about how well our brakes work because brakes keep you alive. I don't know. Locked again. What's up? Where do you want to go? With those flatter, so normally I run mine like level, but when you have a flat peg like this, you want to go a little higher. And all you gotta do is just turn the centerpiece because they're opposite thread. You got one that's an innie and one that's an outie. You don't see a lot of outies anymore. You know, when was the last time you guys saw an Audi belly button? Anybody packing an Audi here? Huh? Nobody?
Audi? I haven't seen an Audi since like middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about.
Who's got Audi belly buttons out there? I haven't seen one of them in a long time. Was that just like a medical mishap back in the day that they don't have anymore?
Leave it in the comments below if you got an Audi belly button.
Yeah, it was a lot more common. Like when I was younger in the 70s and 80s and shit, there was a lot of Audis out there. I seen some Audis you could f with, like small dicks.
Good height.
You want to keep the Heim joints clocked the same exact direction so they don't get in a bind, you know, when you tighten it all up. You want to keep the Heim joints pointing in the same direction. If they're not pointing in the same direction, it turns out to be binding. And everybody knows when you get caught in a bind, that you're in a bind. You don't want to get caught in a bind. Bound up like two dogs fucking. You ever seen dogs have sex when they get stuck together? Could you imagine that shit? It creates like a vacuum or something in dogs. I used to breed labs when I was a kid, and they'd get stuck together, and the female be running from the male, and he'd be back there getting drugged by his dick, screaming, you know, ah! And you're getting jerked around by your dick sucked in a vacuum-locked vagina. How's that even happen? Never had mine get stuck in one before. I think if it gets stuck in one, there's too much paste inside that thing or something, man. Anyways, so back to the dog vagina story. Goddamn memory card shit the bed on us. So we're back. I don't know how that works. Maybe comment down below. Let me know how does that happen? How do they get locked up like that? I think that's something I'd like to experience. Not with a dog, but I'm gonna get away from that conversation. So we're done. Brake pedals where Brandon wants it. Probably feels a lot better having a little more leverage on it up there. Finished product looks really good. Really, really nice. Really, really stoked on it. There'll be a link down in the description so you can buy it from us. They're also very affordable, very high quality, and we get them out to you pretty quick because they're right here in Phoenix. Green Brothers Design is out here in Phoenix now because everybody's fleeing California and coming here. Please don't. So that's it. Kruesi Originals, KruesiOriginals.com, Kruesi Originals on Instagram, Kruesi Originals on your mom. Check us out. Peace.